Welcome, what is up? Thank you for tuning back into the Baszler. Of course, I'm Chris Chaos here with my thoughts on the Mae Young Classic finale. Listen, the right person won. And I'm not spoiling anything here. This was live. If this had been taped, live to tape, then I wouldn't do this, but congratulations to Kairi Sane. The Pirate Princess is the first Mae Young Classic winner. I think it was the right call. I was so afraid that Shayna was going to win this because I didn't think that she deserved being in that spot. What I will say is that Shayna had a really good match with Kairi Sane, and I can't wait to see what she does. You know, I'm pulling for her. Because I don't want to see people fail. Even if Ronda Rousey if she ever signs a contract and goes into NXT or the main roster, God forbid, I don't want to see her fail either. I don't want to see anybody that actually has a passion for this business fail. That's also like, I'm a huge American Ninja Warrior fan. Well, turns out that a couple of months ago, Casey Catanzaro signed a contract, and now she's going to be training at NXT, already training at NXT, or at the Performance Center. So, in a year, she should be on TV having matches, but, and I have to support her too, because that's, anybody that has a dream, that really wants to do this, I have to support, because I feel like I had so many people that didn't support me when I was a wrestler, feels like many years ago, that now I have to give that extra little bit for the people that helped support me and supported me while I did. So but back to the Mae Young Classic, I still think deep down that the wrong person was in the finale against Kairi Sane. I think Kairi Sane was probably the right person because she did sign a contract. She is a part of the WWE Universe. And I guess Shayna is too now. But I thought that it should have been Abby Lath, to be honest with you. That's who I really personally wanted to see. But Candice LeRae was my number one. That was the first name that I wrote down as being, as who I wanted to see in the Mae Young Classic. When I made my list of 30, I think I ended up making like a 41 person list of people I thought deserved to be in it. And Candice LeRae was the first name that I wrote down because why not? And Mercedes Martinez, again, is just somebody else that has had such a long career that she deserves her moment to shine. And both Candice and Mercedes were there and tonight. And, it begs the question why we didn't have another tag match, because not only were they there, but Piper Niven and Toni Storm was there. And that would have been a great tag team match. You put Candice and Mercedes on one side, who, by the way, have had good matches together, versus Piper and Toni, and gives the probably 1/8 of the people in the arena that, out of my educated guess, that probably didn't watch the tournament, probably didn't care anything about the tournament, or just don't have the WWE Network, because let's face it, not everybody does. It would have given them an opportunity to go, oh, okay, yeah, I see that, and I can see why they're there, and they're really good, they're really talented, and you know what? Who knows? They could have had a match. I didn't read what happened before SmackDown. They could have had a match before SmackDown. Who knows? Maybe I need to look into that. But the right person won. Kairi Sane, your first ever Mae Young Classic winner. Mae Young Classic tournament winner, I should say. And now comes the tricky part. Do you give her an immediate shot at the NXT Women's title? My thought is yes. My thought is you do a triple threat between Peyton Royce and Ruby Riott, and Ember Moon. And whoever you want to come out of that, I don't think it should be Peyton, but in any order. My order would be Ember, and then Ruby, and then Peyton. But, whatever. Let's just say it's Ember. So you have Ember versus Kairi Sane at NXT TakeOver in November, the night before Survivor Series. And the winner is your new NXT champion. Instead of having a long tournament, which they could have already started, for hell, I don't know. They've already got some episodes in the books. And they were supposed to tape new episodes the other day, but because of the hurricane, they just haven't done it. I don't know when that's going to be rescheduled. But anyway, as far as the Mae Young Classic, it was a really good tournament, all in all. It's probably something that I'll go back and watch in a few months, and maybe really try to take in more as a fan instead of more like I did, bitching and griping about some of the things. But in the end, it was, Shayna had a good match, which is all that I really care about. I want to see, that's a pretty important spot in my mind, is to have those two be the last two in the tournament, to be in the finale. And that has to be a major decision. Who's going to be the first person? It's got to be important. And, I'm glad that it wasn't Shayna, because she doesn't have the career that Kairi Sane has. But, we could argue about this over and over, and I don't know if anybody's arguing with me or not. So I guess I'll find out once this uploads. So once again, thank you for watching. I will be probably doing my best venting on Twitter in the coming days about the tournament and where I think certain people out of the tournament should go. Please sign Tony. Please sign Piper. Please sign Mercedes. And please sign Candice. Of course, the mass majority of the people at Full Sail want Jazzy signed. Let's sign Jazzy too. Why not? Triple H has a budget. Let's hope he can afford it. Anyway, that's all I got. Deuces. See you guys later. Chaos out.